Bollywood this week. Friends, the fifth movie which we're going to review this week is none other than the Telugu movie starring Vijay Deverakonda called as Arjun Reddy. Arjun Reddy is not a movie. It's an experience. It is a lifetime experience. It's a classic. It's a masterpiece. And I want to thank the director Sandeep Reddy Vanga because trust me friends, this movie, Arjun Reddy, will change the lives of many people. If you've fallen in love, you've been betrayed in love, go and watch this movie. Trust me, you will come out as a changed person. And being a doctor myself, I could relate to this movie so much. I mean, the college life, the medical college life shown in this movie, Arjun Reddy, is absolutely spot on. Out of 100, 96% of medical college students have lived this life, have suffered like Arjun does in this movie. Seriously speaking, the director Sandeep Reddy Vanga has literally poured in his heart in this movie, his blood, his sweat, everything possible. And let me tell you about the hero of this film, Vijay Deverakonda. Few years from now, Vijay Deverakonda is going to be a superstar. This guy emotes brilliantly, he's charismatic, he's enigmatic, he's powerful, he's efficient, and as the guy who is fallen in love and who does not get his love, lady love, gets into drugs. I mean, the scene where he's completely out on coke, wears his gloves, head cap, mouth mask, blood in his hand, and goes into an operation theater, successfully fixing a femur bone of an 80-year-old man coming out and smoking a cigarette with the nurse catching the cigarette in the hand. Absolute classic. Right from his entry into half bottle of whiskey, putting it into a water tank, filling it into a full water bottle, and telling in front of a court jury that I am not a good doctor, I'm a drunkard, I'm an alcoholic, I'm a druggist, and to surprising everybody and entering the marriage of his girlfriend and creating a ruckus over there. From getting a pet doggy to teaching the subject of hand the bones to the girlfriend on mountain hills, to taking her to his house and fucking her on the first moment itself, sharing a pizza after that, from making out in the kitchen, from making out on the terrace. This guy Vijay Deverakonda is a legend. Trust me buddy, Vijay Deverakonda, if you are seeing this review, the people are really enjoying this movie. The movie was a house full on a Saturday. Trust me, this one, people, non-Telugu speaking audiences have come to watch this movie because this movie is a piece of life. It's a slice of life. You will relate to this movie. And one more request to all the women, to all the girls watching this review, please don't do something what the heroine did to any man, to any boy, and to any person ever in your life, because the life after a love failure is very difficult. Many people come out of it, but people who do not come out of it are gone, destroyed, and finished. I hope, and even as the director of this movie, Sandeep Reddy Vanga, says at the end of the movie that everyone's love story ends on a happy note. But this is a movie and the reality is quite different. But what I am supposed to say about the heroine of this movie, Shalini Pandey, is a cute, small looking chick, and the way she emotes on screen, I mean, flawless. I mean, people watching this movie will be like, oh, come on, an intern doctor falling in love with a first year student. It happens, friends. It has happened with everybody. I have seen people, final year intern students, going and making a first year student their girlfriend, being a senior, how the ragging takes place, and how we ourselves have gone through all these phases of getting ragged and getting protected from being ragged because we are the seniors' friends. Everything spot on, right from the internal examination to take place, the dean, the medical college, everything on this movie is spot on. And trust me, the music by Radhan, it is berserk. It is mind-numbing Karnataka classical music playing behind the hero seeing the girl, long shots of the hero seeing the girl, right from walking through the floors and coming to fill in a cup of chai, chasing her to the classroom, and the scene in the classroom where he goes and tells everybody, I'm going to speak something in Telugu. The teacher teaching here does not understand Telugu. Do not tell her what is happening. And every day in the morning when he comes to the classroom to meet Shalini Pandey and asks, what is the subject today? And he goes to mountains and draws, all the bones of the hand on her hand and teaches her, and how one day when she, gets a glass pierced in her leg and how they come close and they make out in the room is absolutely fantastic. Right from getting ferocious and angry on her Tullu father for telling, we have a respect, man maryada, and we will not let her get married to you. He gives her 6 hours to respond back, and how the same night he gets completely sloshed on whiskey, takes a morphine shot on his hand, and in the interval literally pisses in his pants. Kisses galore, smooches galore. There are many kisses in the movie, but everything falls into the place. I mean, come on, we are a growing country, we are a growing nation. Such scenes are absolutely okay. I don't understand the protests which took place, regarding its posters of this movie. I mean, come on, if I'm going to do a ad of an banyan, vest, I am going to be on the poster like that, man. Okay, so there are kisses in the movie, so it is going to be on the poster. Nothing big about that. But I'm going to give full marks to the friend who played, the friend of Vijay Deverakonda's movie, the junior doctor. Friend should be like that. I mean, he insults him, he hits him, he bangs him, but still, till the end, right from the moment where Vijay Deverakonda is on the road with his dog, eating, breakfast in a very local joint with no money in his pocket, to Vijay Deverakonda going to locations of Italy, that friend was with him at every moment of his life. Right from the moment where Vijay Deverakonda gets, an hot actress as a patient, and she tells, that she likes him, he pushes and shoos her away, because the love of Shalini Pandey in the heart of Vijay Deverakonda is so intense and so emotional that he just wants physical relationships. But even physical relationships won't work, because every prostitute that came into Vijay Deverakonda's life after his love failure, he could not do anything with them. He got emotional, made the prostitutes emotional, who in turn became friends of Vijay Deverakonda, of whom he would apply nail polish when they come, for festivals to his house. Right from his dog who listens his lectures when his love failure, right from getting sloshed, having a joint, having cocaine, to his friends finding him, half dead after a cocaine shot. Every single move in this movie, Arjun Reddy is a delight on screen. The director is on your face. Come on, damn it. I am making a 3-hour long fucking movie. You want to watch it, you watch it, otherwise buzz off. The director was so confident. He knew the project, the subject, the script he has on paper. Audience will sit for 3 hours. I mean, the interval is at 1 or 40 minutes. Still, the people did not even get up to go into the bathroom, in the toilet. Seriously speaking, the director Sandeep Reddy Vanga makes you get engrossed in the movie, and the climax is an apt climax. I mean, what a climax. I really left the theater with a smile on her face, and I wish everyone who has gone through love failure in his life, the climax of this movie will be the climax of their life. So friends, what is the movie all about? Let's see in the review of the movie Arjun Reddy. So friends, the movie starts, with an epic scene of how a football match is going to take place. Before that, our hero, is completely into beer. Obviously, the girlfriend has left him, and now he has become a complete drunkard. He's into depression. The first scene of this movie is a killer. It's a kick-ass. Many would believe this scene is very sleazy. He enters into a house. There's a short-haired chick sitting there with glasses on. How he gets aroused and takes him right to the pelvic area, taking a knife and cutting an elastic of a salwar, and she's begging, don't do it. He catches her face and forces her to have sex. Excellent. The next scene which will leave you mind numbed. He goes to a sugarcane shop and takes cubes of ice and puts it in his pant, and boards an auto rickshaw. The auto rickshaw wala tells, what the hell, did you piss in my cab? He told, okay, I forgot my pamper. Oh man, this guy, seriously speaking, Vijay Deverakonda, buddy, if I meet you, I'm going to give you a big hug, man. I have never seen a newcomer as confident as this guy, man. He is spot on. Seriously speaking, Don't get surprised if he debuts into a Bollywood movie. This guy is a bundle out of talent. The first scene, there's a football match taking place. How his character, Arjun Reddy's character is introduced into this movie, and how Reddy in a football match tells Boli Magne in Kannada. Kannada dialogues are used in this movie, and how in the first scene, where he bashes the opposite team football player, kick-ass fight, and the first scene into college, the dean tells, apologize for the, incident which happened in the football court. He tells, I will not apologize. He is an unapologetic guy. He is an absolute fantastic doctor, topper of the university, brilliant future of this guy. He tells, I will not apologize. I'm ready to take my NOC and get out of this college. But the day he sees Shalini Pandey, white salwar kameez, that girl is a girl you will fall for the first instance. And how he tears his leaving certificate and joins the college again, but he's suspended for a month. And how Preeti's dad, yes friends, Preeti's dad is a friend of Reddy's dad. So Reddy's dad tells that one of my friends daughter is studying in your college, be her brother. He tells, I won't be your brother, I'll be your friend, don't worry. He tells to Preeti's dad, I'll take care of her. The next scene, how he goes into the classroom, takes care of Preeti, and tells, get up, come and sit on the first bench. This is an MBBS course. You have to study hard. And how he tells a two-person sitting next to Preeti, get out and go behind. Fat chick, come here. He tells a hot woman and a fat chick always makes a good friend pair. Excellent dialogue. Seriously speaking, that dialogue is absolutely fantastic. And how every day, on teaching the topic of the upper thorax, he takes her for rides. And one day, the scene of the movie is when the guy hit in the football court, Amit, comes and teases her and touches, Shalini Pandey on the day of Holi. And how he takes a baseball bat, Shalini Pandey in arm, on the bullet bike. That bullet bike is immortal. It is like the Reddy's trademark on the bullet bike, and goes and tells, अगर तेरे घर पे आके तेरी माँ बहन को ऐसा छूंगा तो कैसा लगेगा साले बोली मगने, तूने अगली बार उसको छुआ तो मैं तुझे छोड़ूंगा नहीं साले. और he tells, तू और तू गए दोनों अभी. And that scene when she hugs Reddy, absolutely fantastic. I mean, the film bowled me over in that scene then and there. And how after that one day, glass pricks in her legs, he takes her to the house, and I've said that in the starting, but now he has to go to study MS and he goes to Dehradun. The scenes where he's studying in Dehradun, she is here studying in Mangalore. Everyone in medical college life history have gone to a distant relationship. Those memories came back of how boyfriends come to meet their girlfriends from far away, and how they live far from each other is absolutely fantastically shown. I think this story is somebody's real life story which has portrayed on screen so much realism in this story. And how, friends, we come to know that years have passed. She has become a doctor, he has become a doctor, and one day how he comes to meet Shalini Pandey in a very conservative Tullu family, and the father catches her kissing Arjun Reddy on the terrace. Father bangs him, bashes him, and how he tells, you have 6 hours to decide what is going to be our future. He gets morphine, he is knocked out, she gets married unwillingly to another person, and the story of depression, of rage, of anger, of self-hurt of Arjun Reddy begins. The ruffled hair, the goggles, the beard, alcohol flowing in his house, rolls, joints of ganja, weed, cocaine stash, cocaine lines, dogs, epic, excellent depression scenes shown by Reddy in this movie. And how on the brother's birthday eve, he has an IV in his hand, and how on the day of Shalini's marriage, he goes there and gets beaten up, and after that the father removes him from the house. He gets a job at a Hyderabad hospital, and how after that one day heroine comes into his life. The making out scene in the car is absolutely fantastically shot. Heroine is shirt buttons open, Arjun Reddy runs away with no shirt, and the bodyguards following the heroine everywhere. Absolute, every single shot of this movie is fantastic. And how, friends, he joins a love failure group where there is an exam to test your love failure. Everything of this movie is absolutely fantastic. Full mark to Sandeep Reddy Vanga for making this movie a trippy experience. It's highly trippy, it's highly manic, and it's highly effective over here. The film connects here, and here. This is a masterclass. I give Arjun Reddy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 5 stars. This movie is a must watch, especially for Vijay Deverakonda, Shalini Pandey and the kick-ass music of Radhan. So friends, if you enjoyed this review, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. This is Mia Miransari signing off. I'll see you in another episode. Till then, as I always say, stay cool, man.